In this video series here at Profit Stampede, we do pre-interviews on video so you guys can sit at home and see the different types of virtual assistants that we have from around the world. So if you guys are interested in getting a virtual assistant, go ahead and click the link down below and let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so today we have Kim with us. And why don't you say hi to everybody, Kim?
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
All right. So you're a virtual assistant in the Philippines. Can you tell us a little bit about your past experience as a VA?
Yeah, sure. I've been working at Sephora because experience for quite a while. It's been more than a year now, and with the different accounts. So I've been with the as a customer service with the food industry, and I've been also working as a driver care assistant and also an appointment setter. Also, I experienced working as a real estate agent. Yeah, and for
Maybe
that,
maybe not a real estate agent, so you're probably working for a brokerage or setting appointments, I'm guessing.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
both of them.
So what'd you do for the real estate company?
So in real estate, what we do there is we used to call customers, ask and convince them to sell their house for us. So we need to make an 200 calls per day. At least we need to appoint 3 or 4, or much better if we take an appointment more than that per day. And but this potential buyer, much better for that one.
Right, right.
So
Okay. So your goal was to call 200 people, maybe set up 4 appointments out of those
yeah.
200. And then, you would then set them up with a real estate agent, I'm
Mhm.
assuming. Okay, great. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about yourself. So you live in the Philippines. Do you have a husband or kids or anything along those?
Oh, oh no, I'm 25 years old, stand still single.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been graduate as a only a vocational course as a computer hardware, but I've just been here in Philippines for just 1 year and 6 months. Yeah, so I've been working abroad for 4 years, and then went
Oh,
home to
really?
Philippines. Yeah,
Where'd you work abroad?
we've been working in Dubai for 4 years.
Oh, so you were in Dubai before. Okay, so you were in Dubai and
Yes.
then you came
Mm-hmm.
here. Okay, that's great. And then you said you graduated or are you still in school?
I graduate, but just only vocational,
Okay, got
just
you.
only for a year.
So you don't have to go to school or you don't have anything else as far as
No,
your.
I don't have.
So you have complete availability. Now, do you have any issues working, obviously the night shift? I doubt
Mm-hmm.
most people have an issue working a day shift because that's ideal.
Yeah.
But obviously 9 to 5 here is at night for you. Um, what are your thoughts as far as working the night shift?
Well, night shift, I don't have any problem because as far as working as entering BPO industry, I believe that I've all my shift there was all in night. And
Right.
I prefer night working at night.
Right. Yeah. It's obviously it's super common, working at night over there if you're doing voice accounts or making calls.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd want like people clients to know about you? Like, do you have any other like hobbies or like stuff like, we had one guy that said, he really liked to write. Maybe like I have some people that do graphic design. Or I just met somebody a while ago that like video editing, like it could really be anything. Is there any other thing that you like to do, or even maybe that you'd be passionate about learning?
Well, I like to learn more on, well, my hobby is more on dancing and
Okay.
watching movies. That's all.
Okay.
But
Right.
I
Right.
preferred like more on horror thing, like
Okay.
investigate.
Okay.
I like
Right. Right.
doing that.
So you think your biggest skill set is probably it's calling people, talking to people, communicating?
Yes.
Right. Do you have any experience with like Excel or anything like that? Excel
Yeah,
sheets,
I,
Google sheets,
yeah,
or anything along those lines?
I have besides in as a working in an accountant before, all my work was all my work was on Excel.
Gotcha.
So I have lot I think just capable of doing some others formula and making some datas.
Right, right. So you understand it. So you, as far as like data entry or something, you're not going to have any issue with
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yes.
One question I like to always ask people is, if a client hires you, And, obviously they're in charge of training you and getting you set up. But if you get confused or you don't really know what to do, and you kind of hit a point where you're like, okay, I'm not really being efficient anymore. How would you deal with that task? Or how would you deal with that issue?
Well, if there's something problem that I could experience, like for example, there's some issue or something situation that it will be hard for me to understand, of course, I will ask for help. But as much as I can, that observe and search for options. So if I cannot do things like that, so I just need to ask help for my supervisor or any other colleagues and ask for their advice, and maybe for this advice that they will give to me, so they will give me an idea how to resolve it. Yeah, so I just
Um,
always believe in myself.
Yeah, okay, look, that's actually the answer I'm looking for. Because there's a lot of times,
Thank
it's,
you.
as
Mhm.
hiring VAs and things like that, it's, you're like, hey, do this task, and people get confused, and then there's just this whole, and then you got 3 days or a day or whatever, even one full day of not getting that task done,
Yeah.
or even not getting efficiently. It can really, you know, it's just a waste of time and money
Mhm.
for the clients. So that is one huge thing that I always, press upon my VAs that I hire for my company is that, hey, if you ever run into something that's going to slow you down, I want you to reach out to me right off the bat.
Yes.
I don't want you to wait
Hmm.
a day, and I definitely don't want you to wait a week,
Yes.
so it's,
It's a
so
waste of time.
oh, it's a huge waste of time. And,
Yeah.
obviously it's something that happens, us as clients or owning a company, it's obviously training is one of the most important things that we can do. Because if you don't have the right training, we can't expect you to do your job. But also, training is not always perfect, and not everybody interprets training the same way. So, yeah, great answer there. Now, is there anything else that you think you'd want somebody to know about you, or, maybe your strong points, or, anything else you'd really like to add?
Well, so far it's better to have a first experience at all, because when you have a first come encounter, you will also make yourself what is that when you have a experience, a first experience, you need to evaluate yourself, that how you need to do this, how to solve this thing. So
Right.
you will adjust everything also, especially for yourself, that you need to, it will be widen yourself. Also, it will be adjust everything, that you will learn more, you will expand your mindset and all. So it's a great thing.
Right, right. So I mean, it sounds like to me that you're just open to learning. You feel like if somebody gives you a task that you can knock it out, Okay, great. I think that's pretty much it. So I really appreciate your time, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for taking the time for watching this interview. If you guys want to get set up with a virtual assistant, go ahead and click the link in the description. We also do web design. We help clients set up CRMs, client relationship management tools, do automation. So we actually do a lot of stuff. So once again, you can book a call if you have interest in any of those things. You can check out our website that is also down below if you want to learn more about that stuff before you book a call. So thank you so much for taking the time, and we will have some videos popping up here on this end screen, so you guys can go ahead and watch some other interviews, and we'll be coming out with all kinds of new interviews every single week. So if you are a virtual assistant or you're a virtual assistant and you're looking for a client, you can also click a link down below, and it'll send you a page where you fill out a form, and then we can set up a first interview to see if you would be right for Profit Stampede's clients. So once again, thank you everybody for taking the time to watch this, and we really look forward to helping you build out and scaling your business.